keeping you on top of your teams in news, stats, and wins. This is SIBN Sports. Now we're going to send it over to Studio A with Aquarius Williams and Clara Salette. Ladies, how are you doing today?
We are fabulous, Matthew. Thank you.
What's up, Matthew?
How
you doing?
And we just want to give a special shout out to the special teams this week who really pretty much saved the game of football all week long, did their thing, and of course we can't even begin to start. We can't even start without talking about the Falcons versus that Carolina game, 30-28, saved by a field goal at the end. It was almost like a complete party downtown at the Georgia Dome.
Yes. And I mean, it came down to the very last minutes of the game, and that's the part that gets exciting.
Yes.
Even though you don't want to be at the end of the game trying to win it.
Yes.
But it's so exciting. It's like everybody's standing up and everybody's looking at the TV and everybody's yelling at the TV, and it's like it's almost like they can hear us talking to them. Well, so it's pretty exciting.
It was a pretty tough game all the way through. The Carolina came prepared to play.
Yes, they did.
And when Cam got out there, he was like, "This is my home. This is my game. I'm coming to show out." And then it was back and forth until we got to the point where the Falcons was on their own goal line, and Matt Ryan threw for an 59-yard pass to Roddy White, which put us in field goal range.
Yes.
So once he did that, that pretty much sealed the fate.
Right.
And it was just up to pretty much Matt Bryant to kick that field goal.
It was just a matter of, okay, Matt, are you going to make it down this field? You know you got to get in at least close enough so that Matt will have enough time to kick a field goal. So it was really exciting. I'm glad to know that the Falcons pulled it off again.
Right.
But, we have to give an honorable mention to Cam because he really came to play.
He did.
He had a great game, and he played very well. I mean, he was on his game, and he was not playing with it. He was trying to win.
Exactly.
He really wanted to win.
So but you know what? I want to give a special shout out to Roddy White, who did his thing with 8 catches, 169 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So go. You do your thing, Roddy.
Yes.
But we do have special footage from the tailgate. So we all want you to sit back and enjoy this clip because SIBN Q Talk TV was down live catching the madness of the Falcons fanatics. So watch this clip and we'll be here right now. So tell us, I need to know, how long did it take to even prepare an event to this magnitude?
It takes us about 6 weeks to put this together. We normally have somewhere between 80 to 100 folks, and it's just a collaboration of everybody just coming together, organizing and coming in. And we've been doing it so big, we was able to get you. Everybody can't get Q Talks. We're the first ones down here in the history of the Falcons to get Q Talks live streaming from our tailgate.
How y'all feel about the Falcons win just now?
Yes.
How y'all feel about the Falcons win just now?
I feel great about the Falcons, and I feel terrible about them Carolina fans who had to drive down here. Hey, A-Town, one-time West Side.
A-Town, baby, let's go. How you feel about that W, baby?
Oh, baby, yeah, 4-0. Let's go, baby.
How you feel about that win?
Oh, they're 4-0, baby. The Falcons pulled it out.
ATL.
Tell the Panther don't disrespect the Dome like that.
My friend drove all the way down here to get her butt whooped.
Y'all was scared. That's why y'all so excited. Y'all was scared because y'all was so. That's why y'all so excited because y'all was scared. They was scared. Y'all was shaking.
This is what happened. How you feel about that Falcons win this evening?
It was on and popping, baby. It was on and popping.
And you knew we was gonna pull out, right?
For sure.
So how you feel about the Falcons win?
Hey, the Falcons did a good job. Shout out to the whole crew. White, Julio, Alabama. I'm from Alabama. Them Alabama boys did their thing.
Go Falcons!
All right. So on that note, be true to it. Clara Aquarius back. Catch us on Twitter at Aquarius WMS.
And you can catch me on Twitter at Salette USA TV.
All right.
What in the what? What is that, play action? See, that's how you have to do it.
I'm sick.
You should study this and take it to Harbaugh.
Just snap the ball.
If that would make you feel better.
Okay, let's dial in.
Gotta make a play.
Can I make a play?
How does that even work?
Best out of 7.
Fine.
Best out of 7.
Madden NFL 13. Rated E for everyone. A new look, a new feel, a new way to Madden forever. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome back to Studio B, and for those of you out there who are not Falcons fans, do remember that they are one of the undefeated teams in the NFL right now at 4-0, next to Arizona and Houston.
Very, very true, Matthew. And I just want to comment on that. Another special teams where it came down to Philly and New York. Mike Vick came on camera because the coach went in and was trying to ice the kicker. And that's always been like a topic of discussion. Do you ice the kicker? That could work for you or work against you. And so Vic was like, he went on record to say, you know what, I don't believe that we should even do it. Like, just whatever play, let it happen.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
So, anyway, so shouts out to Philly and New York that game. Mike Vick pulled out, victorious win over that. RG3
very
again.
Close, another really close game, but good for Michael Vick to get that win.
Oh, and Miami and Arizona went into overtime, and Miami pulled out with that game for 24-21. So now that leads me up to the victorious Chicago Bears over the Dallas Cowboys. So before I just go diving in and give Claire a big old bear hug, let me just let you do what you need to do and make your comments.
Hey, so you know what? It is what it is. Some win, some lose. So the Cowboys lost this week. We know that they had a horrible game. Tony Romo threw 5 interceptions.
The most of his career.
It's ridiculous. He did not play very well. But you know, the funny part is that he still passed 307 yards in a losing. You know, he threw 47 attempts. So he throws the ball a lot. We know that. He throws a lot of yards. He's a great passer. But he just needs to be more exact, and that's one of the issues that I have with Tony Romo. So go ahead, ma'am. Go
yes. Let me.
It's your moment. Go ahead and talk about your mom.
Yes, let me bask in my glory.
Mr. Cutler,
yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, yes. 18 for 24, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Matt Forte, 13 rushes, 52 yards. B. Marshall, what am I going to say? 7 receptions, 138 yards. Let me just start with my notes from the very beginning. Dallas just looked a hot mess overall. You got 5 interceptions, the most of his career, and none of his receivers. Dez Bryant, it's called receiver. You're supposed to catch and receive the ball and run, dear. They couldn't make a catch. Let me see. The game actually did start off slow up until the point where we came into the second quarter. Game started to pick up, and from that point on, when he threw his first interception, mind you, the Bears started to feel themselves. We got a pick 6 immediately, so then it was just pretty much a wrap there. Hester, we all was happy about that 34-yard touchdown. Hester returns. You know, then we got what? I'm just saying.
No, have your moment. It's your time.
Yes,
it's okay.
Yes, it is. So let me continue.
And 2-2.
Lance Briggs, 74-yard return. 3-1. 3-1. The Bears are 3-1.
Like they're just doing such a great thing.
3-1. And you know what? The best thing I can say about Dallas, you all have a bye week next week, so you need to go back and regroup. Take that time. Don't go on vacation. It's called a bye week, so you can regroup. Don't go on vacation. Get it together and play football. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The Falcons defense, I love the Falcons defense, but we even got to step it up even more today.
Yes. And I think what happened is Cam Newton came out a little aggressive.
Yes.
And the offense is just really moving forward.
Yes.
I think they kind of took us by surprise a little bit on some of the plays that they called.
Definitely.
But it's good to see that they have finally got their groove. I'd like to know what you think about all this, because I mean, she's just going on and on and on. Like, this is the Chicago Bears only and Dallas Cowboys. They're not the only ones we're talking about here. Matthew, what do you think?
Well, for a team like Dallas, you can't truly criticize them because they're a team that is in the building stage right now, and they definitely know this.
Building stage, Matthew, building stage. We're talking about Tony Romo. What are we building?
Well, they're building a team around Tony Romo. It's as if this. Imagine a team of Atlanta where they don't call themselves a team. All they call them is Matt Ryan. That definitely wouldn't work. There would be no offense of Julio Jones or Roddy White. There would be no defense of John Abraham, Dunta Robinson, and so on and so forth. They have to build a team, and it starts with doing it on both sides of the ball. So hopefully with the bye week, they can definitely go back to practice. They can definitely observe where they have the holes in their offense and their defense, and what they can patch up to make themselves a better team. And don't forget that in the NFL, there's still time for a trade deadline. They can definitely look at anyone out there that's a free agent. They can definitely look at anybody on their team that could be an asset to another team to bring someone in that can definitely help them. So there's still plenty of time here left.
Because, I mean, consider DeMarcus Ware, who causes a fumble, causes Jay Cutler to fumble, and then Tony Romo throws it away. So you have a lot of work that needs to be done there, but Matthew, you're so right. All we need to do is take care of it. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
After a long discussion with my friends and my family, I've decided to sign with the Cleveland Browns, baby.
LeBron James stunned the sports world. LeBron electrifies football. Unbelievable.
Yeah, LeBron, you gonna miss the bus.
LeBron, wake up.
Everybody's on the bus.
When I'm there for the best day of the week, State Farm's there.
Let's go.
Welcome back to SIBN Sports with Clara and Aquarius. And we were talking about some different things that are going on in football right now, but I also wanted to bring up the Jets. Because everybody's talking about what's going on with Sanchez and what are they going to do? Are they going to bring Tebow in? But they have decided that Sanchez is the man right now. And so even though they lost 34 to zip to San Francisco last week, they're still going to let him play.
My whole take on that is when is enough? Like, first of all, you lost miserably to San Fran, 34-0. The week before that, you lost to the Steelers, 27-10. And now you're coming up to a team next week that's undefeated. So at what point do you say it's time for Tebow? You know,
and I think at this point they haven't seen enough from Tebow to believe that he is the person that can make it happen for them either. So they're going to give Sanchez another week
Sanchez
to see what happens.
Isn't making it happen either,
and he has not made it happen.
Right.
I mean, the team just is not doing well anyway. But I think what they're trying to do is just give him an opportunity, see what happens, especially next week against a team that's undefeated. This is going to give him an opportunity to really see where Sanchez is and see what they need to do next. And I think you don't just throw your quarterback away quickly. You do have to give him time.
But
see what happens.
As a man and the NFL player, it's a blow to the ego when the other team sends in their backup quarterback to say, my backup quarterback will outrush your entire team. And essentially, that's what the 49ers did to the Jets. They send in their backup quarterback. He comes in, takes over the game, outrushed the whole entire team. So then at that point, you're just like, what are you really trying to accomplish? What are you trying to get out of Sanchez when the opposing team just whipped you with their backup quarterback?
Right.
So,
and I think they're looking at the total picture. They're not just saying that Sanchez is the only part of the problem that they have on the team. They're also assessing some other things. So they're trying to see exactly where their problems are and where they need to make adjustments. So I say go with the quarterback and let's see what happens next week, and then they can go from there. So
well, I mean, given that situation, but then they're out of their receiver. Santonio Holmes has actually, well, first he just started was, he's going to be out for that particular game because he suffered an ankle injury towards the end of the fourth quarter. But then it just came out to report that he is out for a season-injured season. He's done. So at this point, you have a quarterback that you have a question mark. You have your veteran wide receiver that's done for the season. So there's some really lot of things that they really have to take into accountability moving forward.
I was raised in this house, the youngest of 3. Hit the books every day, and hit these fields almost every night. Right here, I realized I was given all the opportunities, and I chose the most challenging one. I'm proud to protect my home and yours. My name is Captain John Williams. Detroit is where I'm from. A United States Marine is who I am.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Welcome back to SIBN Sports in Studio B. I'm going to go ahead and give you the Week 5 matchups. We got Miami going up to Cincinnati. Green Bay will be playing Indianapolis. Baltimore will be playing Kansas City. Cleveland will be playing the Giants. It's a battle for Pennsylvania as Philadelphia takes on Pittsburgh. Seattle will be playing Carolina. Chicago will be at Jacksonville. Tennessee will be playing Minnesota. Denver will be up in New England. Buffalo will be playing San Francisco, and San Diego will be playing New Orleans. Our undefeated teams, Atlanta, Arizona, and Houston, will be on the road as Arizona plays at St. Louis. Atlanta will be playing at Washington, and Houston will be playing the Jets. That game will be on ESPN.
When walking life's runway, it's important to be aware. Every 69 seconds, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. Learn the warning signs and get into the habit of doing self-breast exams. There's something else you can do too, and it's always in style. Go to FORWARDCares.com and check out the Warriors in Pink apparel. 100% of the net proceeds from items like this limited edition t-shirt go to Susan G. Komen for the Cure to support breast cancer research and education. Visit FORWARDCares.com today and walk on.
Moving forward.
Another thing I'd like to mention is golf. The Ryder Cup was not good for the United States. Europe beat them again. They're looking at everything and trying to see if they want to change some of the rules as to how they pick the players. They had a lot of winners on that team.
Right.
But Europe beat them 8 out of 12 singles.
Wow.
8 out of 12. So that's not a good look for them. Tiger was just not even there. So what in the world is going on?
Yes,
with golf.
I don't know.
We love us some golf though.
We need a hole in one.
An eagle, girl. Go ahead.
On a brighter note, I need for you all. I actually got a call from Morgan Burnett. He plays for the Green Bay Packers. The work that I've done in the city with the athletes, trying to make sure to show them in a better light, will actually be featured on his website. So make sure that you check that out. I did a full article, went to the camp, checked them out, showed him actually giving back to the community, reaching out to the kids. And so they're going to highlight that on the Morgan Burnett's official website. So make sure you check that out too.
Beautiful. That's good stuff. Now, we do have a fan page now. SIBN Sports is our fan page. We want you to come in there, talk with us, give us your comments, tell us what you think. Also, if you have any questions that we can answer for you, please.
Yes.
We'll be glad to do that. And also, if you have some comments that you want to give us also, we appreciate your comments as well. And we appreciate you so much for joining us here on SIBN Sports. Now back over to Studio B with Matthew.
Thank you, Q and Clara. And don't forget, folks, for those comments, suggestions, and anything else that you would like to say, please check out our Facebook fan page at sibnsports.fanpage. I'm Matthew Buggs, and keeping you on top of your teams and news, stats, and wins, this is SIBN Sports.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here for the food, because it's a tailgate party.
Okay.
And Cam Newton, baby. That's what I'm saying. Wow. Cam Newton, baby.
You bring Cam Newton?
There's the Cam Newton.
Yeah, I think it's about time to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. So, Zay, your boy over here is with Cam, so you can just go ahead and tell the camera who you here representing.
Nobody. I'm just over here.
Yeah, very wise man, very wise man. Rise up, ATL.